Hey, how's it going, guys? Got a backpack review for you today. This is the North Face Surge. Thanks to my buddy Tyler for letting me borrow this. He's heading off to medical school in a couple of days, so he needed a new backpack. And it was cool. He did all the research and picked this out. So he's kind enough to let me borrow this for a little bit so that I could shoot this review. Before I get to the features, I was looking at this tag, just flipping through the kind of cards that come with a backpack. The neat thing about this is this backpack is endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association. It says right here, the ACA endorses this North Face pack due to its anatomically correct fit, which minimizes lower back strains. That's pretty nice. I got a lower back, bad lower back, so I don't know. Plus, whenever I fiddle with a new bag and I like it, I want to get it. So I don't know, maybe I'll sell some other gear and get one of these for myself. Especially after you see some of these features, you'll see why. Let me just read off some specs off the website. I'll cheat by reading off my laptop here. Click here. The average weight of this bag is 3 pounds and 1 ounce, which is 1,390 grams. So it's a little bit heavier, but that's mainly due to a lot of the padding on this. So if you're an ultralight packer, this isn't really meant for hiking. I would say this is more of a school bag for carrying all your stuff, or if you go to work a lot and you need a backpack that has a bunch of different compartments. The materials used are 420D nylon and 1680D ballistic nylon. The total volume capacity for this is 2,015 cubic inches, or 33 liters. A lot of different backpack companies will overstate or understate their volume carrying capacities, but about 2,000 cubic inches tends to be the general size for most school backpacks. The dimensions are 20 inches by 13.5 inches by 9.5 inches. So this is still okay for legal carry-on if you're going to use this for carrying on to a plane. And this was imported. Don't know where this was made. Let's see if I can find it on the card. Made in Vietnam, which when I was in Vietnam, it's amazing. You saw a bunch of different bags. But the fact that it's foreign made, don't let that scare you off. North Face quality control is pretty good, and if you have any problems, I'm sure you can just call the retailer and have them sort it out for you. In fact, I think my buddy got this at REI, and they have a no questions asked guarantee. So this bag is pretty much settled. So let's go into some of the features of the bag. I will start with the suspension system right here. You have flex vent injection molded shoulder straps with a top layer of Athlon foam for added support. They're well textured, not too thick. I like the fact that it's thin but it's contoured just right. There's just enough padding to make it comfortable. You got some elastics right here at the top if you want to clip some stuff on. And as you can see, it's got this kind of vent ribbing for a little bit of air to get in for circulation right there. See how you can see right through there? Some more straps right here. You have an adjustable sternum strap, which uses that tubular design, which makes it easier to adjust up and down versus the older strap style. Attaches with a clasp right here, and if you look right here, there's an integrated whistle, which is a nice touch. If I open up the sternum strap, fold the back shoulder straps out to the side, let you get a look at the back panel. You have an air mesh back panel with a spine channel, and there is a kind of a plastic sheet inside of here for added support. Right here you have a waist belt, which can be adjusted, and it's also held in by a clasp. Lightly padded, really lightly padded. And the main thing is, a lot of backpacks will have a waist belt, and I usually don't get it because you can't tuck away the waist belt. But if you notice here, there's a fold, and if I just push this inside, when you have lighter loads and don't need to have the waist belt for added support, you can just tuck it in to this panel right here behind your back. Put this strap in here, and it's out of your way, like so. Whenever you need it, you got a heavier load and you want to pull out and use the waist belt, you can just pull it out from behind. It's always a nice touch. It's pretty cool. So if we turn to the side, you'll notice that there are some compression straps, same on either side. Right here. And they can be adjusted, and also they are fixed with clasps on either side. I like that. Sometimes there's just a compression strap but no clasp. I like this fact for if there's a side mesh pocket, you want to be able to undo this so you can stick bulky items in and then just clip it in. It makes it easier than having to try to snake it through the compression strap loop. Speaking of the side mesh pockets, this is an interesting design. You have the top right here where you can stick the water bottle over the top, but then also you have a mesh pocket here along the side. So say I'm wearing the backpack, you can go in on the top, but then there's a separate pocket here on the side in case you need to put smaller items that you need to get to. So you just reach under your arm and reach on the side. And these are exclusive to each other, so my hands aren't actually touching each other. There's a layer of material in between them. So you got one pocket on the top and one pocket on the side. So that's nice. You can stick smaller items, reach underneath, and grab stuff here. Going to the back of the bag now, or the front of the bag. Let's see if I can get this. Now before I forget, let me talk about here. Notice there's a zipper down here. You have a bottom compartment, which is separate from all the other compartments on top. And as you can see, I can fit my hand. It takes up the bottom of the bag, but there's not a huge amount of room. You could probably stick, I'd say, a t-shirt, a couple pairs of socks, like dirty laundry in there. You might be able to fit a pair of sneakers, but you wouldn't be able to fit like boots in here. So it's a limited size compartment. If you're gonna be going outdoors with this, say you're using this bag for double duty, I would stick a rain cover in here and then just zip it up and forget about it. So that way you always have access to a rain cover that you can pull out and use to cover the whole bag. Here you have a daisy chain to lash on things, and interesting enough, there's a ice axe loop, which is kind of weird to have on a school bag, but whatever, doesn't get in the way, and it's just another feature. You have a clasp that holds this one flap down, and if you'll notice here, once you undo the clasp, you have two zippers on either side. Once you unzip them, you have a panel loaded panel. If this were my bag, what I would do is I'd probably take a piece of material loop and tie these two, put a loop that connects these two zippers, so that way I can grab the loop and pull them both down and undo the zipper all at once instead of having to do each zipper separately. Here you have this nice administrative pocket. So you have one mesh pocket here. You have two smaller mesh pockets that are zippered. I like that. I love zippered pockets. Keeps things more secure. So you could probably put looser items here that you don't worry about getting jumbled about in the smaller security items here. And then you have a nice lightly padded zippered pocket, which you could stick sunglasses in or something like an iPod here. And it's not fleece lined, but that's totally fine just because it's lightly padded and it's got a nylon lining. So that's the front administrative pocket. Behind that you have another administrative pocket. Open this up. Panel loading design as well. So here you have a pretty generous size zip mesh pocket. Open this up. I can fit my whole hand in here. And then you have all these administrative pockets that you can stick pens and pencils and stuff like that here. Smaller pockets right here. Would have liked these to have been zippered as well, but that would have added cost and weight to the bag. But I would have personally done it, but it's fine right here. Pocket here, and then a pocket right here, which is sized about the size of an iPhone. You have another zippered pocket right here, and inside there is a lanyard loop, so you can clip on, say, like your keys or a keychain light. And then behind that is an even larger pocket, which is held in by a little bit of Velcro. Would have liked this to have been zippered, but works totally fine. So that's another administrative pocket. Then behind that, yet another compartment. Get this tag out of the way. You have the main body of the compartment. It's of the bag. Pretty generously sized. Fit most of your books and stuff like that in here. And then behind that, yes, another pocket. I love this. This is great. You have a dedicated laptop pocket, so you can stick your books in one and just your laptop in here without worrying about it getting banged up or dinged or scratched. And the back panel, which is the cushioning for the bag, serves as a protective cushioning for the laptop as well. And if you'll notice, the main compartment and the laptop compartment kind of feed into each other because there's a little bit of space on either side right here. So they're not mutually exclusive to each other. See right there? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but just wanted to show you guys that. So all in all, that's the North Face Surge. Pretty good school or work backpack. Tons of pockets, tons of space, just different ways to organize your gear. In fact, I don't know, this might even replace my North Face Recon as my school bag if I can find a good enough deal. So just want to give you guys a look. That's the North Face Surge. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and have a great day.